Uh, Hello and welcome to my video. My name is Elvin Aroret 103242. For this video is for my project 1 assignment for GKC 1123 game art and design. So the first game that I'm gonna review for today is Omori, which is a psychological horror game. So I'm gonna show the gameplay first and then I will summarize the the arts and the mechanics behind the game. Enjoy! First, I'm gonna review the mechanics of the game. First of all, Omori has a very simple mechanics like using the WASD keys to move around and to navigate yourself in the map of the game. Z and X key for interacting and for cancelling or to open the menu map. uh, you can also switch party members by using the tab keys on the laptop or PC. And Omori has a pretty unique battle mechanic like the regarding the battle mechanics in Omori. It is kind of pretty unique because it can affect both the enemy and the party members in the form of emotion. And this emotion comes in three states, which is sad, angry, and happy. Each emotion can create a different buff and debuff depending on the emotion that the enemy and the party member have. For example, like sad is good for defensive, while being angry increases the attack stats of enemy or party member. And depending on each emotion, it can be an disadvantage or an advantage for both enemy and the team members. Okay, so next is the sound design, and I think it's pretty extraordinary because each interaction between objects, enemies, or interface, they come with a pretty unique OST or soundtrack. For example, like each enemy has their own music theme, uh, which complements their entire story arc in the game. So for this part, I'm gonna talk about the game's art styles, designs, and concepts. The game Omori is based on the concept of dream and reality. As for the art style, the characters are currently based on pixelated arts. It is because to complement the team dream, and while in certain condition or interaction, the characters art style can become somewhat anime-ish in order to increase the player immersion to the story of the game. As for the color scheme, a lot of the characters, playable or non-playable, they are often varied in they often comes in very vibrant colors, so to complement the team dream itself. As the early art style, the art styles can be kinda childish and cartoonish because the MC and his friends are also kids, and by doing this kind of art style, it kind of brings friendly and cute vibes for the players to enjoy and immerse themselves in the scenery, story, and to comfort themselves. This kind of art style with vibrant theme and also deep dream theme is kind of good from narrative perspective, because at the end of the in the middle and at the end of the game is kind of slowly starting to reveal the mystery of the truth behind the colorful and vibrant world. So the early game that emphasizes on the dream world will play a big role towards the end. Okay, so for the last part, which is the conclusion, I'm gonna express my opinion regarding this game. So Omori is a 10 to 10 game for me, and I would like to recommend to anyone that is interested. What I really love about this game is their vibrant art style, which is concepted and based on the dream theme, and also not to forget the game's unique soundtracks. Also the characters are very cute and lovable. Their interaction between each others are pretty funny and cute at the same time, which makes the players become more attached to the character. So when it came to the horror aspect of the game, it hit me really hard. It's like the game kind of cured me of my depression, and somehow it throw it back at me harder. think that's all for this game review for Omori. Thank you. Okay, hello and welcome for part 2 of my video for game review assignment for the course GKC 1123. My name is Elvin Naroret. My number matrix is 102342, and okay, I'm gonna show the second game that I'm gonna review, which is Genshin Impact, made by Hoyoverse Company. Okay, so I'm gonna show the gameplay first. So this is my analysis for the game Genshin Impact. So Genshin Impact is a open world RPG, which is where we can play as many characters that we like, and also it has a very huge open world map also, which you can explore to progress through the whole story of the Genshin Impact. So for the mechanic, we start with the simple one first. In mobile, we usually use a slider to move around the character. The character can also walk, run, and sprint depending on which button that you tap on. They also have a stamina bar which limits what activity that you can do in the overworld. And also in the overworld, you can attack the enemy, explore the map, complete puzzle, and collect chests to unlock more character that you like. Okay. Also in Genshin Impact, there's a lot of UI button that that you need to navigate around, but it's kinda easy to use when you get used to it. Okay, so we move on to the better mechanic of Genshin Impact. So there are currently like 7 elements in Genshin Impact, which has a lot of reaction depending on which elements react to each other. Like for example, the element ice, which is called cryo in Genshin, and fire, which is called pyro in Genshin, if react with each other can cause a melt reaction. uh, Also, the sound effect and soundtracks and music in the games are very nice to hear, and also they have very dim depending on which region that you teleport to. Or okay, the musics are composed by professionals, which is very which can have very nice touch to it, and also it can also increase immersion to the open world RPG game vibe. We're gonna discuss about the character designs and concepts for Genshin Impact. In my opinion, every character has a very unique and distinct designs, which is unique to each one of the character. And also, male and female model have a very different 3D model depending on their body shape, height, and depending on the regions too. And also, for each character, what element they use, they also have a their designs are also based on what element they use, which can also lead to specific color palette that determines what region they are from and what elements they are used. And also, enemy and non-playable character NPC also has very good design that and it really makes the game more immersive and diverse, which adds more to the fantasy vibe of the game. Okay, so for each region is in the game or map in the game is very very inspired by the real world countries that is based on. For example, like one major map in Genshin, which is called Sumeru. Sumeru is kind of based on the Asian-based countries. Meanwhile, another one that is called Inazuma. It is a country or a region that is based on Japan, while Liyue based on the China country. So in the overworld, there's a lot of architecture that also reflects what country and what culture they are representing. This is a very nice detail for me. And the art style of the game is kinda anime-ish, but also kinda realistic, because in the open world, the geography, the plants are very detailed in the are very made in detail, and also characters can also interact with the nature around them. uh, so in conclusion, Genshin Impact a very nice game for me because they have a very nice gameplay, have a lot of event, has multiple game modes that keep players around, and also they have a very interesting and mysterious lore that keeps the players hooked to the game story. And okay, so one of the downside in my opinion is you need to invest a lot of time in order to progress through the whole story, and also to get new characters, which is kinda time wasting in my opinion. Okay, I think that's all for my conclusion for Genshin Impact game review. Okay, thank you.